Hi, it's Gail the Planning Girl. Welcome back to my channel. Today's the day. My Lights Planner Action inserts came. I'm so excited. I ordered these on Black Friday and I ordered a couple different kinds to try. So I'm super excited because you know, I've never tried them before. I'm super excited to get into my print pressions. Here it is. Everything looks so neat and tidy. I see my bill is on the underside, so let me take that out. Gosh, they just seem so little. And I'm excited. And I'm really hoping they fit and they're punched and all is well. Here we go. Let's see what I got and talk about it, and we'll add them in. So, oh boy, I'm just so excited. All right, these are the travel inserts. You know, let me just totally scooch everything out of the way and zoom in so you can totally see what I have. So I have an A6 print impression. These are the travel inserts. Love the cover. Oh, if found, please return to. That's pretty. Flight details, hotel details, airport and car rentals. I love all the doodles. Countdown. 7 weeks to 1 day. That's fun. Checklist, the month before, the week of travel. Don't forget to buy. Things to do, food to eat, stuff to buy. Outfit plans. Couple of a packing list for your travel essentials, technology, clothes and accessories, toiletries, planner supplies, odds and ends. And then a space, I would guess, for pictures or just leaving it blank. And then you have the weather and a little spot to journal. Currently inspired by, listening to, loving, and missing. And you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of those. So that's exciting. And then remember, forever, thankful for, best thing I ate, favorite drink, things I learned, new people to follow, favorite place, my new obsession, and I'll never forget. So another section to journal. Favorite moment, the weather was, the locals were, remember this next time, souvenirs to take home, the best day was, I wish I had. And that's the end. Oh my gosh, that is fabulous. I love it. Okay, so let's get this in my travel section. Here it is, travel. Now remember, I did this adventure stamp on some acetate with some Simply Gilded washi. And this is just a piece of pretty paper in my stash. And these travels, oh, perfection. Woo! It's perfect. It fits perfect. I measured correctly. Look at that. I measured it correctly. They're punched perfectly. Bess, I love it. I love your shop. I love it, love it, love it. It was totally worth the wait. Bess at Lights Planner Action says 2 to 4 weeks. As soon as I'm done filming this and loving up my planner a little bit more, I am going to go to my Lights Planner Action cart where I already have a couple of things, and I'm going to add the rest of 2021 and hit buy, buy, buy. Now her shop is currently on vacation till the 11th. Okay, let's get back to what I got. Oh, I'm so excited. This is a notebook called Glad, and I thought I would use it for gratitude perhaps. It says gratitude, learned, accomplishment, delight. And you can color those or sticker them. So you have 2, 3, 4, you have 20 of those. That's awesome. So those are going to go to, for now, journal, but that's not where they're going to stay because I have to do a gratitude one. So let's put those in. They're so tiny and cute. Now I got 2 different travel inserts. I had gotten her it's not listed on here, its name. But anyway, here's another travel one. And it says my awesome trip. So it's, ooh, I like the packing list right off the bat. She already has things that you can just check off and some empty spots you can add your own. I like this journaling. So again, you have 1, 2, oh, it's listed day 3, day 4, day 5, up through day 10. And then here we go. You can put quotes in, you could doodle, you could add stickers, you could add pictures. There's spots for journaling. Love it. And then these I think are the same as the other one, but they're in her cursive, which I think is pretty. Whoops, I'm still skipping a page. We had this in the other travel. This we did not have in the travel. Postcards to send and souvenirs to buy. And then 1 page of notes, 2 pages of notes in the back. Love that. This would be a good one, I think, if I were going to Disney, for example, which I'm not. Gosh, that'd be awesome, but I'm not going to Disney until COVID is over. So I think for my Cape May vacation, the first travel I shared is perfect. Although this one, I like how it's labeled with the various days. I need something that's just like journal. All right, now this one, I also got 2 separate versions of, and it's the reading. So literary logbook. You can put your titles in here. I'm not sure if I can read that small. I'm not sure if I can write that small. But maybe that's what that's for. Title, author, your date of start, your date of finish. I like that one. I actually have a quote like this in my AR library at school. So plenty of space for my books. This past year, 2020, my goal was 130 books. I only did 109. And I have to admit, I was a little bummed because last year it was in the 120s. I'd have to go double check and see what they were. If you borrow books from the library and when they're due, that's smart. And then you can actually take some of your books, write the title, the author, the number of page, your start and end date, rate it, and jot down some thoughts and some quotes. So you get 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, wow, 24, 26. You get a lot. I like this very much. That's fabulous. So that's the reading log, and I do have a section, read. I love this girl reading. I kind of wish I hadn't put in that there, but it's fine. And on the back, there she is. And here is that fun divider. And I'm going to slip these pages in. Love it. All right, here we go. January monthly. This was what I ended up doing when I had seen her things is I ordered, and then I placed a second order in the same day because I thought, you know what? I'm excited and I want to go the whole hog. So there is the January 2021. And then you have a small version of the calendar, goals, important dates, and then you could have like a habit tracker here. I love it. And it continues on this side, notes and to do. And then a blank spot. This is actually graph paper, if you can't quite see it. And then a weekly overview, schedule, events, to-dos, and to-buys. And then you have that. And then it jumps right in with January. There's the first week. Oh, and then a meal plan. And then it repeats. And then the second week. I'm not sure I'm gonna want this one. Remember, I got 2 different ones to try. This one was like, I think this is called the Dated Monthly Script. No, this one is called, I don't know. I think this was part of that other order, but I don't want them that small. But this is cute. I'm not putting it in though. Stay Light, Stay Bright is a journal card. Very nice. And she has a little note on the back explaining her sizes. Okay, and then this was the second order. So, monthly. So what I did was I picked up the Dated Monthly Script and the Undated Month Doodle on 4 pages. So let's see what we have here. Tasks and habits. This is the undated month on 4 pages. So each month is there, which I'm okay with because I can just do the month, label it myself. I don't necessarily need this and can keep the month separated. So that's all 12 months of the year. So I've got to think about what I might do. I might keep all of these in the following month. Maybe just fill out the current month. I would be losing that. Oh, I broke a nail. I'm not sure. All right, so let's keep going. This is the cleaning schedule for the month of any important dates. And there's your trackers, your to-do supplies, and any projects. And then your weeklies, and then what you actually do in each week. I thought this would be nice. So, and you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks. So a month and then 5 weeks. And I've got, so that's 1 month's worth. That's 2 months worth. It looks like you get 3 months worth. That's exciting. I like that. I'm going to try this for the next 3 months. Let me jump into my cleaning side and decide if I'm going to keep going with that, because having had been injured, I kind of got out of my schedule and my routine, although I've really been able to build it up over break. So I don't know that I will need that, but I do like it. All right, let's look at these weeklies. And you can color all this and stuff if you want. Yeah, this is the one I wanted. This is what I was excited to get. And I think that this is how I'm going to be planning. I think this is what I will be purchasing. The only bummer is that I'm gonna have to date it all 2020. I would like something that I could just already have dated. So yeah, I think you get a month of weeks here. So this one is the, yeah, undated doodle month on 4 pages. So I'm going to put these weeklies right in here for the month of January. I'm going to put them in because that's where I will be planning soon. Oops. You can see I'm getting chunky. Love it. All right. This is just a checklist, the squared off checklists. That's fun. Yeah, so these are just checklists. And I thought that would be good for just taking notes. And I don't have a notes section. I need to make myself a notes section. So I'm gonna set those off to the side. And then this is the monthly 2021 at a glance. There we go. There's January dated. Yeah, this is what I wanted. Yep, February dated. Now the next month is right behind it. So I have the whole year. So I don't know how I'm going to add that in here. If I'm just going to put 1 month in, or if I should switch it up and just have the monthly, a monthly tab, and then not do all of these. Yeah, I might do that. That's a little chunker, huh? And I think he's so chunker because I have some things in there. Now, what was I thinking for exercise? I must not have gotten that one. It must be in my current cart. Yeah. All right, so I need to reconfigure this a little bit. That's what I need to do. You're not supposed to open them that way, but I was trying to hold that. I don't want to break it. That would be awful. Okay, well, I want to change out my monthly dividers, and I want to make myself a note. Of course, I can just leave that as January. I might just have to take that off because that's just too much. I like the weekly. And then this is where I'll look and decorate. That's perfect. The 3D stuff might have to come out. I need exercise. I thought I got 2 different reading logs. I guess I did not. Do I need another reading? I like those, how it says thoughts. The cleaning is worth 3 months. I have 2 travels. I really would just like a, yeah, so if we do this for our, probably what I'll do is ignore all of that. and then use these for our, whenever we go out and about. So I'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I might need a travel. Okay. And then I have this one. I like that. This is the one I'm going to use for the beach. And then for journaling, I have my gratitude, and that's fine. I need to make a notes. You know, I'm going to call it checklist. I need a checklist divider for my checklist section, and that's going to be all the way in the back, I think. Actually, you know what? Probably after weekly. Would be ideal, like right here. And I'm going to have to put a divider and whatnot right in there. And as far as the monthly one, we'll see. I might keep that for months. The whole month, that small, that's not for me. I don't think that that's how I will plan. So, yeah, because that's too little. It really is. So, what is that one called? The one I really liked is the Undated Weekly Vertical Full Column. I'm gonna circle that. Undated Doodle Month on 4 pages. Yeah, that's what I like right there. Okay. Yep. Yeah, and I think some of this 3D stuff's gonna have to come out because I think that's gonna make me crazy. Especially that January one. He's too much. Who else? The bows. Oh, yeah. What's this? I think he's okay. It's this thing that might be a little thick. Yeah, that clip might be too much. That clip might be too much. And this January might be too much. And maybe the bows too. I'll have to go back and edit out some of that. Yeah. All right. Well, that's exciting. Oh my gosh. Yep. Yeah, you can see how the bow is a little much. Of course, I have bow to bow. That was dumb. Yeah, that January guy isn't making that much bulk. Well, maybe a little. Yeah, and he's gonna make them go cattywampus. So I'm gonna have to get rid of the 3D things. And my It's Okay, I like, but I think he stands up a little too tall. I might have to change him as well. But for my first, you know, look-see at the B6 or the A6, I'm really very pleased. So I got to change out the January, get rid of 3D, and yeah, and yeah, all right, very good. Okay, alrighty, so I paused briefly to go place my order. that was exciting. And then I started to tear this apart and I thought, well, you know what? I'm just going to film it. So I ran downstairs and I made myself a new January for the month. And I have a different piece of acetate for a different reason. So let me just cut those. Okay, so I need a box. Got my coffee planner mom boxes here. Let's see. I think I want a gray one. Although, maybe I don't. Maybe. I think I might use this green. And I'm going to use my 1.0 calligrapher to write monthly. And I'm okay that this is going to be a sheet that I change the divider. That is my intention, to put the monthly pages behind the monthly box divider, behind this tab. However, I'm going to change them each month, of course. So I have, yeah, that, and then I have that. I'll show you. Then I have that. Let me get these guys scooched for the moment. And then here are my monthlies. All right. Then I'm still going to use this. This is flat enough. And then weekly for January. I don't think that's a problem. And now I have my January weekly. This is where I'll do my planning. And then this is checklists. So I pulled this one and I'm going to use, I think, a green, and I'm going to write check it off. Again, that was the calligrapher in 1.0. And these are also coffee planner mom boxes. So a checklist would be good here. Do I want to do, whoops, I have to punch. Do I want to do, I love my planner? See, I like the I love my planner, but it's crooked and those are bothering me. So honestly, I don't think I'm going to keep that. This would be a fun place to put another G. But I don't know that I'm going to do that. I do want to put an acetate. Because it's fun. And I would like something, some sort of quote, like just do it. Let me check my quotes. I also pulled these. I want to pull those out because I recently was reorganizing my stickers, and yeah, there are so many that I just love that I haven't done. I'm going to open up this, it's like a sassy quotes. So, oh my gosh, I should text that to my sister-in-law. Could do ugh. I like that. My brain has too many tabs open and it's the right color, and that's why I have to check things off. Now the question is, where do I want this? Because I love that coffee pot. So down here maybe? Is that what I want? I like it, I think, at the top. There we go. My brain has too many tabs open. And that's why I have to check things off. That's perfect. And you know what needs to go there is some sort of a paper clip. And I have these fun ones. I don't know that I want it to be a hanger, but it's kind of fun. So let's close this and let's see what happens when I open it to a checklist. How is this? How will I like that? You know what would be better there? A coffee one. I know I had a coffee one. We'll just have to be on the lookout. All right, so there's those. I do like February, but I'm fearful that the bows are too much. I love that bow. I think it looks great. But honestly, it's just not working. And I pulled that off, and it's still sticky. I'm going to stick it back to its guy. I think this one, when I scooched it before, I wrecked it. Nope, he's fine too. I have found these instead in my stash because I was just making Valentine's cards. Let's start with E. That would probably be better. Now, when the monthly occurs, this actually is going to be the monthly, not the actual weekly. That will go here. But I have to take these off. That was so cute too. You know, maybe this is where I'll make a paper clip. I've got to go buy, it's on my grocery list to buy, whoops, see now that came off, to buy a big paper clip pack, and then I'll make a big paper clip with those because I think they're pretty. So I could use these. Do I want to? I don't know. Because I have that. So there's those. All right, my exercise one is a health, and it is coming. I ordered it. And this is to keep track of my exercise. That's going to be my exercise bookmark. That should probably have something behind it. We'll have to figure that out. There's my reading. Nice. And that's going to need some sort of a bookmark. I have a few clips on the way. Then I have my cleaning. Very excited about that. And then I have my travels. Very excited about that. And then my journal. This is really full. Let me pull this out. This is a little too tall, and I don't know that I'm happy about those, but I do want a bookmark for here. I like this take a deep breath card, but I want it to kind of be, is that going to be tall enough? It is. All right, so let's put it here. because this is where I'm at. Okay, good. I do like that it's okay, but he's too tall. I could chop him off, but I don't know. I'm just gonna hold him off to the side, figure out what I'm gonna do with him. Yep. So I put this pocket here, and that's fine. I figured I'd slip, you know, stickers or something down in there. I don't know what I'm doing with that yet. So let's go back and check the chunky. That's better. I like that Gale. And I was thinking, since this is snowy, I pulled this up. I thought that would be fun. I know I already did a winter one, but I think that the dots are fun also. So, oh man, I might have to, there's just so much on there. You know, and that's just it too. When you go to do this each time, you have to pull all this stuff off. You know? So, okay, and I have a couple extra pieces of acetate. I have this one that looks like snowflakes. I should use it too, huh? Because it's fun and pretty. They could just be stars. And I also cut myself 2 more of these because I want to put this guy on here. Oh yeah, that's fun. And now I have to hole punch him. So I'm going to do that off camera because it requires a little bit of finesse. I ended up fixing up this pocket because that mess was making me mad. So I cut it so that it's more like a slit like this. So I hope that will make me happier. So for example, let's say I wanted to put, you know, a washi card in here. This isn't a washi card, this is a Starbucks card, but, you know, to cut washi with, for example, it would just slip in. So I'm not sure what I'm going to put in there at the moment, but here is the guts to the Glad. There we go. It's just a little bit too thick on this side. All right. I think that that is better. I still do need to cover that one side. Do I want to put a G in the front? I like the Gale. For now, that might be a little too much. I have it, and I have another one. So I'm going to keep those with my other A6 things. Okay, well, let me know what your thoughts are. Leave a comment below and let me know about A6, my order. If you are an A6 person, yeah, if you're an A6 person and this is up your alley, let me know, because I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. Oh, and I have to put in my months. Did I forget those? No, I have the months right here. They're already dated. So I have an undated month and I have the dated months. And I need to actually get a ring to put those in to keep them safe so that nothing happens to them. All right, well, thanks so much for joining me. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. And if you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and I will see you next time. Bye.